I'm here now. So here, I mean, I had such big intentions too for today. Like, I had so many things planned and everything got screwed. Here's what happened. When I got up this morning, where is it? What the hell? When I got up this morning, I got a message from the babysitter. First of all, my nephew has been babysitting, which is great. Works out great. But he has football practice. And they're not really sure of his schedule yet. They don't think it's going to be every Thursday, but it was this week. So I texted my old babysitter who wasn't able to babysit for me anymore because she got a new gig, and mine was only once a week. But I'm like, oh, let me just reach out to her and see if she's available. And she said she was. But then she wound up getting sick. She said she's got stomach flu and she wasn't able to come today. So I'm not even kidding you. I must have reached out to every single person that I know. And nobody could do it. Nobody. Nobody gave a shit. Anyhow, um, and what really pisses me off is that the um, so I texted my boss and I just explained the situation. She couldn't find anybody to cover the class, and that really pisses me off because don't tell me that there is not somebody in. First of all, most of those teachers live like within 5 minutes of the studio. Don't tell me you couldn't just go down there from 6 to 7, teach the fucking class, and go home. Like that shit pisses me off because I've covered for every single one of them, and I'm a lot further away. Anyway. So they had to cancel the class tonight, which really upsets me because I hate that. I hate, but I had no choice. Like there was nobody, there was nobody available, so I had no choice. I had to do what I had to do anyway. Anyway, so all day long I was like back and forth with different people. I mean, I reached out to people that I haven't spoken to in like years. Anyhow, one of the girls that I used to work with at AMP, she just answered me back. I'm hoping that she could be like a backup because literally lives around the corner here. So maybe she'll be able to do it sometimes if I get in a jam. Anyway, I'm here now, so let me get started. Um, Libra, will my boss give me a raise after I ask for one today? Yes, I believe you will get something. Yes. Um, Malika, general. Okay, you've got possibly a new beginning on the horizon that's business or work related, but this really could also be a new beginning in any area. It's usually business or career related. You're no longer holding yourself back. An old wound is starting to heal and move into the past, and with that, you've got the magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. And Aries enters. You're moving forward towards greener pastures, and the Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you're not looking to have children right now. Um, Lydia, weekend read and vibe. The vibe is good. It's like celebratory. Let's see what's going on. What's going on for this weekend? Okay. Looks good. It looks like you're no longer feeling like things are stuck. You may feel like things are moving forward. You got an air sign around Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You got a new beginning on the horizon with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It also looks like you have the Empress here, which is like love, money, abundance, fertility. Got good luck coming in. You're headed towards the 10 cups being full. You've got new energy coming in too. You have a Virgo, you have an Aries, you have a Leo. You got this Leo. I don't know if it's the one that's been around you or if this is someone new, but there's a Leo coming in this weekend too, or relatively soon. I would say you got success coming in around romance this weekend, and anxiety about love or romance is moving into the past. It should be a pretty nice weekend with some nice options. Vartika, love messages for the near future. Okay, you've got choices coming in. You've got choices coming in around love. Out of the clear blue sky, you could have an earth sign that comes in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and they come in as a romantic potential that moves forward pretty quickly. There's a chance that if you're not with anyone right now, this person that you could meet them either through work or school, because it's like work, school, business, and finances come up. Unless this person works at a bank or something like that, there's potential that you may meet this person at work or school. Could be a Virgo. Got a Virgo here. I would say it's going to be a passionate new beginning. Don't be afraid to lay down the law. Express exactly what you want. The hard work you put into the relationship comes back to you. No longer feeling burdened by the situation. Maybe this person has money. There's money that comes in around this situation. You got the 10 of Pentacles here, which is a large sum of money, and you're more than prepared for it. If you're not with anyone right now, I'm going to say that I think it's a Virgo. If it's not a Virgo, it's going to be an earth sign. You may meet them around like a business or school. If not, it's that this person comes in and they got money. Anyhow. Simran. Why is Sagittarius always bringing my name up when the whole ordeal? Is it because the Aries is overreacting? Okay. Is it because the Aries is overreacting? Aries does overreact, and Aries can be somewhat of a bully. Yeah. Yep. Ash Ho, General. Okay, you got a couple of nice things happening here. First of all, you're stepping into your own strength, and you should be feeling very successful around a new business or job opportunity. You've got a Leo and an Aries that enter. You also have some good luck coming in, or easy good luck. Things just start to fall into place for you moving forward. Making a decision to walk away from something or someone that no longer serves you helps heal an old wound, puts an old wound into the past, and your life starts to move forward. Anxiety is moving into the past. Money is coming in. Sagittarius enters. You may have a new love relationship or a new love interest on the horizon. If you're not with anyone right now, you got some new people coming in. Simran, general for work tomorrow for Pisces. Pisces may be feeling a little bit more grounded, stable, better respected. It may be a pretty good day. It looks like there's some good luck around the situation, cause for celebration, and also things move forward pretty quickly. Any anxiety around work moves into the past. Karina, general. Oh, damn, my brother's calling. Hold on. Hello? Nothing. I'm doing a live stream. What's going on? That's all right. Well, no, what were you going to say? She got the stomach flu, so she couldn't come, and I couldn't find anybody. I literally called every single person that I knew. And what I was hoping is that if I could find someone for like an hour until you got off work, but I couldn't find anybody. So they canceled the class. No, that's all right. No, I just got in touch with one of the girls I used to work with at AMP. She lives around the corner, so maybe I can keep her as like a backup. But I'll talk to you. All right, bye. Because I called him desperate, and I never call him. So he was like, "What happened? What happened?" And I was like, "Ah, they had to cancel the class." But like, I never call anybody. Like, I literally never call anybody or ask anybody for anything. So he was like, "What happened? What's the matter?" Now, 10:30 at night. Karina, General. Okay, you've got a wish, put it out into the universe. Perseverance is about to pay off around a business or financial endeavor, and you could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or putting money aside for something that makes you feel relief or makes you feel financially stable. Your intuition is heightened, so listen to it. You've got a water sign that comes in that could be of significance: Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Things are about to change for the better for you quickly. You're no longer holding yourself back, and life starts to move forward. Not bad. Simran, Sagittarius's next actions. Sagittarius isn't feeling so prepared. I don't know. They may feel like they may not do anything for a minute. Like things may be kind of quiet for a minute, and then all of a sudden, the next thing would be either communication that you may hear through the grapevine. But Sagittarius may be quiet for a little bit, and then I don't know. You may hear that Sagittarius was talking about you, or you get a message from Sagittarius through somebody, but it might not happen right away. They may take a minute. Good. Tell them to relax. Queen of Swords. How is Ella? I'm feeling about my text. A little bit disappointed. I don't know what you said there, but they may be feeling a little disappointed and a little bit ungrounded, but you've sparked their ambition, so you may see a positive change in them. They may come back with like choices or options. So they may be upset or a little upset by it, but it may change something about the way they act. So it's probably in the long run for the good. T. Yvette, journal for the weekend. Got the Magician here. The ability to manifest new opportunities. Things may be going really well in the love department. Your perseverance pays off and things could move forward. It looks like you're not holding yourself back. If you're not in a committed relationship, there's potential this week. You got an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You also have a Leo here. If you're with someone, your current relationship would be strengthening. It also looks like you've made it to the top of the mountain. It looks like you have growth, change, and transformation coming in around your love life. A Scorpio and a Taurus enter. And those people may be new energy that haven't been around you before. Somebody from your past is also going to return. You've got a lot happening. Jesus. It should be a good weekend for love. Or not even just for love, though, because it could also be like other invitations, like with friends or social events. Yeah, it should be a good weekend. Maybe really good when it comes to love, though. Karina, who's coming into my life? Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You also have an earth sign that comes in. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Oh, hey, KT. I almost called you today to see if you wanted to babysit, but I didn't think you'd get off work early enough. I was like, I was desperate today to find someone, and I failed. Anyway, anyhow, Simran, did the Aries tell the Scorpio about me smoking weed and having a boyfriend, or is he telling the truth? Did Aries tell the Scorpio about me smoking weed and having a boyfriend, or is he telling the truth? Did the Aries tell the Scorpio? Aries told the Scorpio, yeah. There's the Aries, and then you got two aces, which would be 70% chance, yes. But I would say, yeah. Aries told the Scorpio. Kira, tomorrow, working home. Work looks really good. Do you really like it? Because it's like things move forward quickly, feeling balanced, long-term potential there. Things seem to move forward pretty quickly. Uh, by the time you come home, you may feel like cause for celebration. The first week is complete. It's over. It's done with. And now, like, I mean, it's good. The energy around that place is so much better than the other place. Once you get home, it looks like there may be a Virgo around that may be looking to hang out. There also could be an Aries around sometime either today or tomorrow. Friday night or sometime this weekend. It looks like disappointment has moved into the past. You have plenty of choices once you get out of work for different options. Maybe, I can't swear it's going to be tomorrow, but it could be maybe making plans for the weekend tomorrow. The hard work that you put in is coming back to you. You got a new journey here on the horizon. The weekend should be pleasant. UAF, spirit in general for next week. Today was a nightmare. Today was a nightmare. And then I was gonna go to a Shiva. One of my neighbors, her husband passed away, and I was gonna go, but then I was like, you know what? I haven't been vaccinated, and well, I'm not worried about myself. I think that I'm fine. I don't think I have. I haven't been anywhere. Like I haven't even. I went to the grocery store yesterday, but aside from that, I haven't left the house since the weekend. I haven't even gone to the pool because it really hasn't been that hot. Then I was like, yeah, there's going to be people there. There's some older people. I don't want to go in somebody else's house. And I felt uncomfortable. Like, I just felt like maybe it's just better off that I don't. Because now I'm getting all kinds of crazy paranoid about everything. So, yeah, today was a nightmare. Okay, let's see. General for next week. Okay, next week, you've got a new job opportunity on the horizon. You've got success coming in, feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Negativity moves into the past. Being guided by the divine, stepping into your own strength, life moves forward. I hope that you get a new job by next week. Maybe that's what's happening here, because this has got to happen already. Spirit cards. The Nine of Water, your wishes come true. That would be great. Concerns fade away, a love of life. The Queen of Air, independent, experienced, realistic, and witty. Objective decision making. Clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing the humor in a situation. Four of Water, missing an opportunity, discontentment, or boredom. Open up your eyes to the possibilities. So interesting. I was talking today with a friend of mine that I know from yoga, and she was talking about the law of assumption. And I'm like sometimes, like, I just get so overwhelmed by all of this shit, and I just want to take it all and throw it in the toilet. And I want to be like, you know what? This is what life is. It sucks. And you just got to deal with it. Like, that's just how it is. Anyway, so she was saying the law of assumption, if you assume that it's already happened, it has to come into fruition. I don't know. I'm going to research it tonight to see if I can get anything a little bit more clear. But she keeps telling me that she's been working with the law of assumption and that it's been working for her. So maybe if you take on that kind of, I already got a new job attitude, or I've already figured it out, or it's already done, maybe it will come into fruition faster. Like, have you ever, I don't know if other people have done this, but have you ever been in a situation where you had to lie about something? Like, usually, like, I'm not a big liar, but like I remember like being young and like lying about being sick so I could get out of something. You ever like can almost convince yourself of it and then realize that, well, hey, I'm not really sick, I was lying? So it's almost like that, I think. Like, you really have to convince yourself that it's already happened to bring it into fruition. But I'll do a little more research on that tonight. Liz. Love for the rest of the week. Love for the rest of the week. Okay, it looks like things change for the better for you quickly. It looks like you may have a Sagittarius that comes in very ambitious. You may be feeling undecided about this person, but they look like they're very ambitious and they're like eager to please. Now, if you're already with someone, I would say give your partner, have patience with your partner. The energy around them is going to change for the better, but you may have to give them some time with that card. If you're not with anyone, there's also an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and you have a wish, put it out into the universe. There's plenty of potential for like surprise or pop-up things to happen between now and the end of the weekend. Like, somebody could reach out to you out of the blue they weren't expecting to hear from, or something could come up suddenly that's a whole lot of fun that takes your life in a different direction this week. So I would say expect the unexpected. Oh, thank you, Prussian. Thank you. Kira, this weekend. Okay, you've got a new beginning on the horizon. You've got success coming in around feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, possibly with an Aries, but also you got a Virgo here, so you may have some choices this weekend. Negativity is moving into the past. A wish comes true and some good luck comes in. You might have choices this weekend. It could be a busy weekend. Listen to your intuition. Intuition is definitely heightened, and you have money coming in. Or things around finances may start to ease up. Like, you may feel like, finally, I can breathe a little bit of, a little bit of breathing room around my finances. General. Okay, you got a soulmate connection coming in that could move forward quickly. It could be somebody brand new, or it could be somebody that's around you right now. Comes up strong, fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Things seem to move forward pretty quickly, feeling as if you've made it to the top of the mountain. New business opportunity looks like it's going to serve you well. Like, anxiety has moved into the past, negativity has moved into the past. And it looks like there may be a lot of opportunities or different choices around this current job. Listen to your intuition. Intuition is heightened, and balance is coming back to your life. Simran. Aries, next actions for me tomorrow. Okay, it looks like communication could come in, and they may be a little bit argumentative. This, to me, like, I don't know, the ones, I don't feel like they're like a fight. It's like argumentative or annoying. Nothing around the situation is changing for the better for you quickly. Everything is just kind of stuck right now between the two of you. But at some point, you could have a better relationship, or you could iron out the kinks in that situation. Maybe it may just happen naturally in time. KT, General. All right. Okay, you got some nice stuff happening. So you have the world here at your feet. You can make choices and decisions and be confident that you're being guided by the divine with this card. It looks like you've got the love cup full, and that could come in out of nowhere. If you're not with anyone right now, you've got a couple of new options that come in. You have a Pisces, a Capricorn. You've got romance heating up. You also have a Sagittarius that's around. Now, if you're already with someone, your current relationship could be moving forward. You might need to have patience, listen to your intuition. You're no longer holding yourself back. You're starting to make things happen. You're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Might be making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. And with that, life starts to move forward. You have success coming in around work or business. The hard work you put into your career will come back to you. You have a Libra that comes in, or you may be spending time with a Libra that's of significance. Happiness is coming in over your life. An old wound is starting to heal and move into the past. A wish comes true. Anxiety is moving into the past, and you may be feeling a little bit better compensated or better respected at work. Grounded and stable. Work looks good. Business looks good. A side hustle could be here too that could bring in extra cash, and you got some good luck coming in. Don't be afraid to put out into the universe exactly what you want, because you just might get it, especially around love and business or love and work opportunities. Got a new journey here on the horizon. Things seem to change for the better for you quickly. Arguments and wounds are moving into the past. So you're starting to like go through a moment of healing, put things behind you that, you know, were old wounds, and move into a much better place, which is definitely a good thing. Georgia, next few days. Over the next few days, things change for the better for you quickly. Anxiety moves into the past, especially around a business or money issue. You got money coming in, and you could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or putting money aside for something. It looks like you're no longer feeling like things are stuck, but you're starting to see that things are moving forward. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. An old wound starts to heal. An Aries comes in. Or if it's not an Aries, it could be a very strong character. It could be somebody of significance that's like a father or a father-like figure. It also could be a boss. Regardless of the sex, it could be a boss. You got success coming in around business. You got a Virgo coming in too. Simran, I'm at... Why is Sagittarius bringing up my name when it's the Aries' fault for the whole chaos? Because Sagittarius doesn't think that Aries is to blame 100%. And there's going to be more communication at some point about that. I don't know what part you played in the situation, but they think that you have a role in it. That's why they keep bringing you into it. Empress, will Melina be more responsive to Wasim's efforts and things get somewhat better and back to normal between them, since now Melina knows that my brother is out of the picture? Well, no. The short answer is no. The long answer is, regardless of her relationship with your brother or anybody else, that relationship needs a lot of work, and neither one of them have done the work. It could only, like, there's other secrets that are going to get revealed. You know, it's not like your brother was the problem in their relationship. He could have been like he could have come in because they were already having problems before. He's not the reason that they were having problems. So removing him from the situation doesn't change the fact that their relationship is in a really shitty place, and it's not going to magically get better because he's gone. They need to both work, and I don't think that they are. I mean, they come off more as the two people that are staying together because it's easier, because we don't want to have to deal with life, and this is an easy thing to do, so we're just going to stay like this and maybe be miserable, but at least we know what we got. Whereas if we had to make a change, that change would be very scary. It's not a good situation, but no, their relationship is not improving. Julie, what's up with C? Why he stood me up? Did he stand you up again, or is just because yesterday he didn't respond? He feels like there's bad timing around the situation. Judgment's in reverse. The timing isn't right for things to move forward. He feels like he's waiting for a ship to come in. He feels stuck and unprepared. I'm not sure if you've heard from him since yesterday morning, but if this happened twice, and then it's the same thing. It's like he wants things to move forward, and then he second guesses himself. If you only heard from him that one time, he's feeling like the timing is poor around the situation. He's not sure what to do, so he's not doing anything. I hate that. I hate that. Guys tend to do that a lot. Like guys tend to react like, well, I don't know what to do, so I'm not going to do anything, or I'm going to ignore it, and I'll just deal with it later. Where women usually react in the moment. Anyhow. Kira, how does my mom feel about me opening to her about wanting to commit myself to the hospital? Like, you want to make a commitment to work in the hospital, or you want to put yourself in a hospital? She's not sleeping. What the heck is going on with this one? The way that I'm reading it is like you want to go in the hospital. If that's the case, she looks like she may be like feeling bad or negative, or not negative that you told her, but negative that you're feeling that way, like feeling sorry for the situation. She may be happy and she feels successful that you opened up to her. She's listening to her intuition. But she might feel like she didn't do enough, or she could have done more. Yeah, I think that she may be dealing with a little bit of either regret or negativity around the situation. But I think that she's glad that you told her how you felt. Hierophant. How Scorpio woman feels towards me, and where do you see things going? All right. Okay. She seems to have a lot of respect for you. She also seems to think that either she thinks there's potential. That's what she thinks. The sun here is in reverse, which kind of guarantees happiness. It just may be a little bit delayed because it's in reverse. But she definitely thinks that you guys have a lot of potential. She thinks that you're attractive, smart, kind, caring. She thinks that the timing around the situation is good and the love cup is full. There is potential here for more to come. You got the world at your feet. If you're interested in her, I would explore the option, because I think it could be a nice connection. Rimmel, why is A acting so bossy and rude? You know, this person seems to, it's like they're going about it wrong. They're trying to be more confident, or they're trying to step into their own strength, but they're coming off kind of like an asshole. They don't mean to be, I don't think. I think they're trying to work with their like confidence and put out a more confident vibe. Excuse me. I don't think that they mean to, and I think if you were to call them out on it, they would stop. Because I don't think that they realize it. You know, it's like, yeah, I don't think that it's their intentions to be rude or bossy. I think they're trying to come off as confident, and it's not working. Because I don't think they are that confident. Ladybug, what would happen if I reached out to Nick? I don't think you would get much. It looks like the timing isn't great. He might not respond. You may wind up feeling hurt, and there could be some anxiety around the situation. I would say the timing right now might not be a good time to reach out to him. I would wait for Mercury to go retrograde. Off the top of my head, I don't know when that is, but that would be a better time. Let's look it up. When's the next retrograde period? Oh, why does everything have to have like, no thanks, I don't want to join anything. I get so annoyed. September 27th to October 17th. That's a good time to reconnect with people from the past. Or they may reconnect with you. Simran, what is the Sag going to want to tell me through someone else? Is she going to try to guilt shame me? I mean, I can't tell you what she's going to say. I don't know exactly. I don't know exactly what she's going to say to you, but you just may hear that she was talking about you, or you may hear that she said something about you, and you may feel like it either was that it may not be true. With the devil here, there could be a deceit around the situation. I would ignore it. I would try to distance yourself from the chaos. What do you need to be involved in it for? It's not going to get any better, and you're not going to win. You know what I mean? Like, there's no winning and losing. So I would just try to distance yourself from it. I know. I don't know what the hell with this freaking. And here's another thing. When things mutate, they usually weaken. So why is this thing getting stronger? Is it really getting stronger? If that's what they're saying, is that the truth? Who the fuck knows? Who knows? Yeah, you don't know what to do. You really don't know what to do. And then, I don't know, something popped up about Johnson & Johnson, and they're always in trouble. That company is always in trouble. But anyway, they were saying something about nerve damage, but it was like 100 people out of like, I don't know how many people. And I'm like, 100 people out of, I can't remember what the number was, but it was a lot. I don't know if it was like 1 million people. It's like, really? Like, that risk is pretty low. But you don't want to be one of those people with nerve damage. I mean, you just don't fucking know what to do. I swear to God, I can't. I can't. It's going to drive me nuts. Feel like shit, and it's hard. Yeah, it's horrible when you're in that situation, and it's horrible to have to go to work and spend 40 hours a week at a place that makes you miserable. Trust me, I know. Jadelyn, what will happen between me and Austin, or how does he feel? Okay, let's see. I would say that there's potential here. He thinks a lot about things. He may be an overthinker. That just may be who he is. He does think that there could be a new beginning on the horizon between the two of you. He seems to think that you're kind, caring, passionate, creative, unique, different. has a lot of respect for you, finds you attractive, and there may be a new journey on the horizon. So yeah, I think there's potential here between you and him. Love always. What are the actions that Tio is going to take towards me? He's not holding back, and communication is picking up. So you should be hearing from him soon. And he'll probably want to see you. Mario, does T really not want me to get my own phone plan to stay on hers? Of course she does. She wants to know who you're talking to. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she wants, yeah. AT&T, I don't know. I don't get a bill for AT&T. It's on my phone. But I never got itemized numbers, and I never was able to read text messages. And I know that when I had Verizon way back when, you could do that. So if you guys are on Verizon, she may be reading you shit. Let me just tell you that. Yeah, she wants you on her plan. She wants to know who you're talking to. And if the, yeah. But it's so stupid because everybody knows that you can go out and get a burn phone. So if you really wanted to hide something, it could be done. I can't remember the name of the phone my friend had. It was a name that they used to call it. Can't remember the name. Like, her name in his phone, or his name in her phone was something else. I don't know. But anyway, everybody knows that you can go buy a phone and put minutes on it. Or you can email, and the email can't get read. But like everything else, it's a false sense of security. She thinks that if she's looking at your phone bill and she knows who you're talking to, she knows something. Which isn't true. It only makes her feel better. Anyway. TD, weekend read. Disappointment is moving into the past, just stepping into your own strength. Communication picks up. Communication just may pick up between you and all the people in your life. Like you just maybe have a very busy weekend as far as like conversations go. Feeling better respected, feeling like life is moving forward, taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Something out of the blue spontaneous happens that should be a lot of fun, or a spontaneous opportunity comes in. Anxiety moves into the past and cause for celebration comes in. Should be a good weekend. TD, how does he feel about me? How does he feel about me? He thinks that you're well-grounded, stable, passionate. Thinks that he's got a lot of respect for you. He thinks that you're ambitious, kind-hearted, attractive, and maybe a little bit mysterious. Thinks you're unique. And passionate. I would say that you have a very passionate side. He also thinks that things are moving forward, or things are no longer stuck. Tay, what does Jason miss about us? I would say he misses conversations, or deep conversations or talks. Got a nosebleed? Yeah, well, that's exactly what I'm talking about. If you can make your nose bleed the day after, you could pull in another job. Mario, I enjoyed the communication from T today. Will it continue? Yeah, communication continues. UAF General regarding my rosary meditation. I used to do the rosary all the time when I was younger. My grandmother had given me these glow-in-the-dark rosaries that her mom got in Italy. Her mom came here from Italy, and my grandmother went back to Italy with her when she was 8. And I think that she said they took the Queen Mary, the boat. I don't know, maybe I'm making that up. I don't know. Did it go to Italy? I don't know. I think that's what she said. Anyway, the paperwork is actually on Ancestry.com, so I could probably look it up. Anyhow, and I used to do the rosary beads all the time when I was younger. I would say it's either grounding you, it's protecting you, and you're getting something out of it. Even if it doesn't seem like it right now, I would continue doing it because it seems to be working for you or will work for you long term. As far as like feeling grounded, feeling stable, feeling like you're pulling protection, I would continue to do it. Yeah, I don't know how often you're doing it, but I would continue with it. And it does look like you're going to continue because you got perseverance around it and things moving forward. Yeah, I would continue. I don't know what happened to my rosary beads. My family was never real religious. You know, like we were those Catholics that like you went to because that's what you did on Sunday. You know, like they sent you to school because CCD because that's what everybody did, but not because we were super like religious Catholics. It actually kind of drives me a little nuts when people that don't follow the religion are like giving up stuff for Lent. It's like you don't follow that religion. Why, like, eat candy? Like, you can eat the candy. Like, you can't just give up candy for 40 days and like think that it makes up for everything else. Anyway, I would continue with it, definitely. John, what will happen with the Taurus? Taurus seems to be either brokenhearted. Taurus is not having a good time right now. There's feeling brokenhearted, feeling burdened, a tower moment, and feeling very negative. Taurus is not doing well. Like emotionally, they may not feel like they're in a great place. This person does have a new business opportunity around them, and they will be listening to their intuition, but it's like they can't seem to get out of their own way. And they seem to be very hung up on something here that's holding them back. If you haven't heard from Taurus, I think you will hear from this person. And when you do, they're persistent. So if you don't answer the phone, they're going to keep trying. But they may be slow and steady wins the race. And you might not hear from them right now. But when you do hear from them, they're going to keep calling until they get you. It's almost like they have super anxiety about actually making the first phone call. But once they get past that initial fear, they're going to keep calling you because they want to get in touch with you. So at that point, then you see what happens. Tay, will I be traveling this month? You do have opportunity for travel this month. Yeah. Cam. Was the detective upset that I pulled out of my driveway and left without speaking to him? He came unannounced and I had met the teacher. I had meet the teacher tonight. I didn't have time for BS. Okay, was the detective upset that I pulled out of the driveway and left without speaking to him? No, wasn't upset. Nope. Julie, does C really want to connect with me? I believe he does, yes. Cam, did the detective's opinion change after speaking to the witness? Does he now believe me? No, the witness did not change him. No. I don't know what this situation is, but I'm only getting a 33% chance that this witness had something to say that was grounding enough that to convince him or to make him feel like he either had a case to move forward with, or yeah, I don't think the witness helped. Simran, how will Aries respond when I tell him I have no time for his drama and have exams to focus on? You guys may have an argument. There could be an argument. He feels disappointed, he feels burdened, and he's angry. KM, were the detective's intentions genuine, or was he trying to close the case over it? But I'm curious. Okay. Were the detective's intentions genuine? His intentions were genuine, yes. I don't think he felt like there was enough to go after this person. Or I don't think that he felt like that there was like enough evidence for whatever it is that you're trying to get this person on. Like, he just doesn't, I don't think he feels like there's a strong enough case. I don't think that he was, like, I think that he thoroughly investigated it. I think he did what he could. Simran, how will Sagittarius respond when I tell her I have no time for drama and I don't like talking to anyone? She's going to feel disrespected and she's going to have sharp energy, but she may just leave you alone. And then that's it. Luna, any serious love offers coming in this month? Yes, you got one that comes in out of the blue with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. This person may be a creative type, or they may either have a creative hobby or a job. They also look like they're looking for a committed relationship, and they may have a very happy or positive disposition. It seems like a good catch. Tay, what will happen if I text or call Jason? It looks like if you may be disappointed. You might not get the response that you want. You may feel like either he's short with you or he doesn't, it doesn't really look like anything comes of it. It's like feeling argumentative or feeling like you've been betrayed. It also looks like there may be deceit around this situation. If you decide to reach out, I would just try to have a really open mind with no expectations. Liz, will the new roommate and I become friends? Yes, I believe you will. Oh, T-Mobile can also see your calls. These people are snooping. So that's what it is. That's why she wants to keep him on the line. She wants to know who he's talking to. Jay, how did Taurus feel when she saw me at work this evening? She thinks that you're very attractive. There's no doubt about that. Thinks you're attractive, thinks that you're grounded and stable, you're hardworking, you don't hold yourself back, you're very ambitious. Simran, what are the Sagittarius's true intentions behind lying to me? Sagittarius likes to cause trouble. Some people feed off of drama, and this is one of those people. Likes to cause trouble. I wouldn't deal with these people. Like, I would just cut them out of your life. If they do nothing but that cause you anxiety, I would just cut them out of your life. Don't deal with them anymore, because they're not going to change. Some people, their lives revolve around drama. They love drama. They love causing drama. They love, oh, did you hear what he said about her? Did you? They love that. Like, that's what makes them feel alive. And it's not going to change. You either have to not feed into it and not deal with them, or accept that that's how they are. Like, I can't. I don't know. I just don't feel like anything positive comes out of that. Simran, Sagittarius thoughts and feelings towards me right now, good and bad. Thinks that you can be a little bit negative. Thinks that you can be a little bit unbalanced. Thinks that you're overly dramatic. Definitely thinks that you're a little too sensitive. But thinks that you're intelligent, very smart, hardworking, perseverant. They also may think that you lie, that you're deceitful, and they may treat you with disrespect. But they think that you're very intelligent, you're very smart, and you have a lot of potential. UAF, what happened with the SC job? It's crazy, right? That, to me, feels as if it's on hold. I don't know that that's true, but that company feels like it's stuck. Like, they don't know what to do, so they're not doing anything, and it's just sitting, like open. Yeah, I don't think that anything has happened yet. They're coming up here as somewhat of a disaster. Nothing has changed for them. And communication is down. But I don't think it's just down with you. I think it's down. Yeah, I would definitely put your energy elsewhere, because I don't like that this place, it's gone on for this long and you haven't heard anything either way. It's like, if that's any indication of what it's going to be like to work there, it doesn't sound any better than the place that you're at right now. Simran, Aries thoughts and feelings towards me, good and bad. May think that you're hardworking, intelligent, you put in a lot of effort when it comes to work or school. They also may think that you can be a little bit dramatic and oversensitive. They also may think that things are not moving forward between you and them. And they also may feel like there's a long road ahead of them. They're genuinely disappointed in the situation, and they feel like the timing around the situation is not great. Oh, that's funny. That your grandmother gave you the rosaries like my grandmother did. Red, money for August. Money for August. Well, you got cause for celebration that comes in around August. No longer holding yourself back. Listen to your intuition, and the hard work that you put in may come back to you. Yeah, you're being guided by the divine around finances. So that's positive. No doubt about it. Rimmel, why does A never talk to me? And when I try to talk to her, she seems not interested. Fool's in reverse. You're going to find out why. She seems to have, like, I mean, everyone has issues, but she may be going through something right now where she's like trying to figure out who she is. She may be trying to, I don't know. Like, there's a little bit of deceit around her. Okay, so that's that. It's Fool in reverse. She's going to tell you, where you're going to find out why she's like this. But it looks like she's trying to step into her strength, and she's just not having a good time doing it, or it's not coming natural. And she's not interested because she's kind of wrapped up in herself right now. I don't know. I don't know if she's going through like some sort of a little personal crisis where she's trying to figure out who she is, and she's just not, she's not comfortable in her own skin. I don't think that she really is someone that doesn't care. I think that she's a much nicer person than she's pretending to be. That's why I don't know what it's all about. Now, with the devil here, there's deceit around the situation. So there's something going on. And with the Fool in reverse, you're going to find out exactly what it is. Like, she may tell you. She may say something like, you know, I'm done with being nice to people. You know, like, I got screwed in the past and I'm just tired of being nice to people. I don't want to listen to anybody else's shit because nobody wants to listen to mine. You know, like, something like that may come out, and then you might be like, okay, now it all makes sense. You know, it doesn't seem like this is really who she is. So I would try to give her a little bit of a, you know, I wouldn't bother with her right now, let her be moody. But I would try to give her the benefit of the doubt that I think this is all going to blow over. My nephew, he doesn't really know what he believes in. Like, he doesn't, and they make him go to like the Catholic school on Sundays. It's not on Sundays. It's a very, like, that's another thing that I have an issue with. This is a very super laid back Catholic church, where if you wanted to have like godparents that are Jewish, you could have them. Which, to me, not that I think, if you, I mean, to me, look, I don't really care who your godparents are, but that's not what the religion says. So now we're changing the religion, so it was not really Catholic, right? My brother calls it Catholic Light or something like that, or Diet Catholic Church, something like that, because it doesn't have the strict rules. And then I'm like, but then it's not the religion, you know. Then it's more like, I don't know, what's the other one? Episcopalian. That's a little bit more, you know, laid back. But my nephew gets upset. He gets upset. Like, he felt like the priest was giving a sermon about not drinking out of plastic bottles because it's bad for the environment. And then as they walked out, they handed out little bottles of holy water that were in plastic bottles, and my nephew went through the roof. I'm like, he's just like me, because that would have pissed me off too. Like, you're telling me I can't buy plastic bottles, but yet you're giving them out? Like, that would, I don't like hypocrisy, and that would have got me right in the gut too. But anyway, but then it's not really a Catholic church, because it's doesn't follow, you know, like, to me, if you're going to follow it, follow it. If you're not going to follow it, don't. Then be Episcopalian, because they let you do other things. That religion lets you do a little more. My brother and sister-in-law actually got married in an Episcopalian church, because my sister-in-law felt like she had post-traumatic stress from Catholic school, Sunday school as a kid. Anyhow. Sorry, Aaron's current feelings, he pulled back. Now, did you see him? You were supposed to see him the other day. Did you not see him? All right, let's see. See, he has a little bit of a problem with his emotions. He's got emotional problems. No, not really. He gets afraid when he starts to have like serious feelings. So that's when he pulls his energy back. He wants a new beginning. There's a new beginning here. Listen to your intuition. He cares about you a lot, and he's going to want to see you soon, and communication should pick up. And he's going to be perseverant. The thing is that when he feels like like he's going in too deep. That's when he pulls his energy back because he feels like he's got to maintain balance. It's not because he doesn't care about you. He just doesn't want. Like, he's afraid to like get ahead of himself. But it does look like things are going to move forward pretty quickly between you and him. It also looks like you've got a wish around the situation, and he's coming back in. So if you haven't spoken to him, that should change. But this behavior may drive you a little nuts. It's funny. I have another friend that I've been reading for, and she's also got an Aquarius that's doing something like this to her. And I said the same thing to her, and she's a very strong personality. And I said, I'm like, I don't know that you're going to tolerate this. You know, like, it's okay if it happens once or twice, but if it keeps happening, you may just be like, you know what, go do your thing, because I have other options coming in. I'm not going to sit around here and wait for you not to call me back or for you to play games with me. So you'll be calling the shots moving forward. If he doesn't get it together, he's going to wind up being sorry one day, because when you move forward, you're not going to look back. And he's going to be standing there like an idiot. Anthony, in our country, people buy rosary on the day with their day of birth. It's like an ancient tradition. Rosary have different woods. Yeah, yeah. Somebody I knew, I can't remember who it was, had like the beads were like a rose color, and they had a scent to them. I don't know if it smelled like sandalwood, maybe. I can't remember, and I don't remember who it was. I don't remember if it was one of my religion teachers. I was born on a Wednesday. Story, is Aaron dealing with other women? I don't think so. No, I don't think there's anybody of significance. No. I don't think so. KM, I'm okay that the case closes. I'm just over it. I don't care about, but I now feel like the detective is trying to flip stuff and pin me out to be a liar, and he's out to get me. Am I wrong? I don't think that he's out to get you, no. No. Like, he can't drum up a case against you, like, for no reason. No, I don't believe that that's true. Like, if somebody, I think somebody would have to accuse you of something, and then he would have to investigate it. I don't think that you can accuse somebody of something, have the detective investigate it, and then all of a sudden the detective decides to turn it around with nobody else requesting that. I don't think that can happen. Yeah. They didn't even repost what the job, that place. So they didn't hire anyone, they didn't repost, and it's just open and nothing is happening, and nobody cares. They're all like, that emoji, my brother used to do it all the time. Avery does it all the time. She's like, yeah, I was like, nobody cares. I don't get it. I don't get it. KM, I've stopped responding or cooperating. I just completely dropped it. Change my number. Will it die now, or will the detective keep coming by? Will the detective keep coming by? Yeah, I think detective is going to. All right. I don't know what the exact situation is, and I'm not a law expert, so I don't know. But I would think that if you open up a case and accuse somebody of something, I would think that you would have to be the one to call the charges off, and not just not respond. You know, like I wouldn't think that the answer would just be to not respond. I think that you would have to like go there and say, I'm dropping the charges. I don't want this being investigated anymore. Let it go. I don't think that by just ignoring the detective, it's going to make it go away, because you opened up a case. And like, you like, there is time, effort, and money involved in this. And I think that in order for it to, I think that you have to tell them, I don't want this done anymore. So that could be where the confusion is. And that may be why he's showing up, because you opened up something and now you're not responding. Yeah, I would straighten it out. I would just go and drop the charges, and then I think that would be the end of it. Because the detective himself is not going to continue to pursue something if you've dropped the charges. Simran, will the Aries and or Sagittarius try to contact me anytime soon, and if yes, when? I don't think so. I don't think you got to worry about it. TD, love for the next few days. Okay, you've got balance coming back to your love relationships. You have a soulmate connection around. Love should be good. Listen to your intuition. No longer feeling burdened, but feeling like either the relationship is strengthening and moving forward, or you're stepping into your own strength and moving forward. I would say you may be feeling successful and grounded around love. There may be some passion coming in. Looks good. Love over the next couple of days looks good. Jay, what's next with the Taurus? She's really shy. Well, she seems to be stepping in a little bit more towards her and taking like over her ambition. She may be a little bit more ambitious. Um, she's no longer feeling negative, and there's a new beginning on the horizon. You may get communication soon from her, even if it's just hi or something like that. It may be the beginning, and it may be the start of like communication starting. It may be little steps with her. I mean, you could open up the door and say something. If you don't, it's going to be like tiny little steps with her, because she's slow. I don't know so much as she's shy. I mean, she could be, but she's very slow. John, what's the love future with the Taurus? She may come back and make you an offer that would be hard to turn down out of the clear blue sky, but you may feel hurt by her and you may not want to revisit it again. Love cup is full, but you may be exploring other options. She may also be a little bit manipulating. When she comes back, you may have already moved on, and she may try to manipulate you into something. It's going to be your decision at that point what you decide. Most of the time, with most of the time, just like from what I've seen over the years, most of the time, once somebody moves on, they usually don't go backwards. Most of the time. I don't think I've ever seen anyone go backwards. Not once they've moved on. If they've just been kind of waiting around and nothing is going on, that's different. But once somebody has moved on, it's rare that they leave a new relationship that's functioning well to go backwards. Julie, does C want to be friends or more? I think he wants to be more than friends. Yeah, I don't think he's just looking for friends. Kalia General. Got growth, change, and transformation coming in and around your life. Got a new job or business opportunity on the horizon and a new little adventure coming in. Got some good karma coming back to you. Life starts to move forward quickly. You also have, fire sign that enters. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. A wish comes true. Put it out into the universe. It looks like you've got, could have a little travel coming up too. Or the opportunity to travel. Cam, I guess I'm confused as to why they keep coming to ask me the same questions, same answers, because I'm saying the truth. And only the truth. I stick to the facts, not how I feel or opinions. Yeah, but it's an investigation, so that's what, of course, that's what they're going to do, because they want to make sure that you're not lying. You're not going to be lying if you're always telling the truth. But there are people that do lie, and they got to get to the bottom of it. Like, how many times have you heard a testimony and the person changes their story, right? So that's what they're trying to make sure of. If you're accusing somebody of something, it could be a serious thing, like, depending on what it is. Like, if you accuse somebody of, like, I don't know, let's just say, this person tried to kill me, or this person's dangerous, or this person tried to break into my house. Like, those are, like, it has to be investigated, and it has to be thorough. The reason why they keep asking you is because they want to make sure that you're telling the truth, because if you're not telling the truth and you're not credible, I mean, like, it could be like somebody's life. You know what I mean? Like, it's like an accusation or somebody going to jail for something that they didn't do. So that you have to keep questioning to make sure you don't know who's lying. You know what I'm saying? Like if everybody that is like accusing people of things is not always telling the truth. That's why they're asking you. That's why they're questioning you, because depending on what you're accusing this person of, they may have to go to jail for it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not going to be taken lightly. Let's put it that way, because somebody's life could be on the line. Tay, what was Jason's trying to talk to my dad about? What was Jason trying to talk to my dad about? Could it be a school or a business thing? It might be a business thing. Page of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles is usually a business partnership or a business opportunity. May be feeling like either he can't get out of his own way, or he needs help with an issue around either career or business. And it also looks like he may feel like he's got a long road ahead of him. He may be very overwhelmed. I don't know. It looks like it has something to do with business. And he may either trust your father's expertise, or he may feel like he doesn't really have anybody else to go to. And he appreciates your dad's help. Sorry, how does Raphael feel about me romantically? Thinks that you're grounded and stable and very attractive, Empress. Thinks that you're well prepared. He definitely has got a romantic interest in you, and I think he kind of hopes that things move forward. See, if things move forward with this guy, and you may not want to go back to that Aquarius. This guy's he's pretty interested. Jay, how did Claire feel when she saw me at work tonight? She felt like she was at the right place at the right time. She thinks that you're very intelligent. She may be feeling like things have moved forward, that you're a kind person, or that you have a pleasant energy. And I think she was happy to see you. Um, John, you see toxicity with Taurus. Yeah, a little bit. I don't know if it's so much toxic, but it's like selfish and um, yeah, it's like selfish. Yeah, I guess it could be toxic, like immature. Like it could. She comes up kind of immature. She doesn't do the right thing. She doesn't take other people's feelings into account. But then when she wants something, she wants it, and she thinks that she can just either say the right thing, or she can act a certain way, or she could bat her eyelashes and get what she wants. And it's not really fair. It's kind of immature. It's like it reminds me of someone who was like young and immature, but like she feels like she knows how to get what she wants when she wants it, but she doesn't seem to care so much about what she does to the other person in the meantime. Simran, is the Aries, Libra, Aquarius going to try to contact Pisces at work tomorrow? Somebody tries to. I don't think all three of those people, but somebody tries to. Maybe one of them does. Yeah, but you know what? Like, the law is the law, and the witnesses, you know, some of my I have two very good friends of mine that are officers, and the law is the law. Like, just because you know someone that's a cop, like my best friend's a cop, I still had to go to court for a speeding ticket. You know, like she couldn't do anything for me. Like, the law is the law. Like you could, I mean, even you know, like she could give me those cards that you could give the, but if I remember to give them, I never do. But there's nothing that she can do for me. If I have to go to court, I have to go to court. So just because you know somebody in the police department doesn't mean that you're allowed to break the law and get away with doing horrible things because you know somebody. Like, the law is still the law. It doesn't mean that, you know, it's like they need to thoroughly investigate this. And if you really believe that this person is doing something wrong to you, then I would continue to have it investigated, and I wouldn't dodge the detective. I would tell him the truth, or I would drop the charges. But I don't think, like, if there is videotape evidence and you have other evidence and there is enough to get this person on, then you don't have anything to worry about. Just because they know somebody in the police department or a family member or whatever, it just doesn't make a difference. Like, they're still not allowed to break the law and, you know, whatever it is they did to you. Like, it's not legal. You can't do that. And you can't get away with it. Just like, you know, if you work for a bank, you still have to pay your mortgage. Like, you'll get foreclosed on if you don't pay your mortgage, even if you work for the bank. Like, you can't get away from it. It's just the way things work. So I would continue to pursue it if you feel like you have a case. But I wouldn't, like, changing your phone number and ignoring the detective, I don't think is the way to go. I think if you want to drop the charges, then I would go in and drop the charges. But otherwise, I wouldn't, like, I don't think that ignoring somebody is good is I don't think the answer to anything is to ignore it. It would, no matter what the situation is. I wouldn't ignore it. Rimmel, I don't see it. Let's do Simran. Journal for tomorrow. Today sucked. Today sucked. I mean, I guess it wasn't only me that had a shitty day. Today really sucked. Journal for tomorrow. tomorrow looks like it's a better day. It looks like you're feeling grounded and stable. You're no longer holding yourself back. Negativity has moved into the past. It looks like you might be overthinking things a little bit, but the day itself is not bad. It also looks like you're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self care, and it's a much better day. Tomorrow's a better day. Today sucked. Tay, is my dad helping Jason pay for the proposal party? I don't think so, no. Oh, shit, I just lost my spot. Hang on, hang on. Damn. I lost my spot. John, what did the oracle advise about the Taurus? Do you want the unicorn cards? You want these? Or you want the spirit cards, these? Unicorn? The oracle cards that I have are the unicorn ones, but I also have the spirit cards. Do you want these to tell you about the Taurus? Me pick? Me pick? Let's use the unicorn ones. Because these are oracle cards. Seven, not a horse, direction. As you continue on your journey down the winding path, suddenly along a fork diverges. You're left stunned and unsure which way to go. When all seems lost and uncertain, a glimmer of hope appears. You follow the light and are stunned to find the mighty steed. It's a horse, but not any horse. Look closely. Allow the transformation to occur. No, this is no ordinary steed. It is the almighty unicorn steed. Sent with strong legs and swift wings and flight to guide you along your path. Meditation. Imagine that you're at a fork in the road. As you gaze down the path of possibilities, perhaps entertain and daunted, take comfort. You are not alone. The unicorn steed stands right beside you and grants you the gift of forward vision. Suddenly your path is clear. Affirmation: my path is clear and my goals are certain. My direction, my purpose is clear. Action: take a hike. Literally, go take a walk. Intentionally walk with purpose and feel each step. Go where you need to go. Allow yourself to stroll to sharpen your heart and your mind with purpose and direction. So you're going to come to a crossroads and you're going to have to make a decision. Before you make that decision, spend some time, I would say, in nature. I don't think that it necessarily has to be that you take a hike, but like you could go walk on the beach. Take some time to think about it. Okay, this one is not a flower, vulnerability, number 13. You arrive in a spring meadow with the colors bursting forth from the ground. But look more closely at this tiny shivering blossom. It is no small feat. It is a miracle of rejuvenation and new life through delicate and vulnerable opening its petals, one by one, to see the sun gaze upon the face of the magical unicorn flower. A rare blossom indeed. Meditation. Imagine that you are a tiny bee visiting the unicorn flower. Pollinate and rejuvenate. The world, the entire world depends on you. You depends on you. Though small and vulnerable, feel the power that lies within you. Affirmation. There is strength in vulnerability. There is great power in the smallest of things. Action. Enjoy the beauty and the grace of some flowers in the wilderness. If it is winter time, head to a local florist or a nursery. Enjoy the stunning yet fragile balance of color, shape, and scent. The same power lies within you. So you got the power in you to be vulnerable, to experience the power that you have in being vulnerable. And then with the other card, you're going to come to a crossroads with this Taurus, and you're going to have to make a decision at some point. I don't think it's going to happen immediately, but at some point you're going to have to make a decision whether or not you want to move forward with that Taurus. That's going to be your decision. The cards can't make that decision for you. It can only advise you. You know, like at that point, it's hard now to put yourself in that situation because you don't know where you're going to be then. You know, it's hard like when you're at this point because it's like when things change, they usually change pretty quickly. So it's like one day you meet somebody else and your life moves forward. If that Taurus hasn't come back yet, if you're in a good place with somebody else, you're not going to go back. I mean, I highly doubt that you're going to make a decision to leave a good, well-functioning relationship to explore something that would, I don't know all the details, but knowing that if she's not around right now, you would be going back to something that ended once. So that's a decision you're going to have to make when you get there. It's impossible to make it now because you're not there yet, and you know unless she comes back and you haven't moved forward yet. If that happens, then you may feel like I need to re-explore this. Sometimes people need to re-explore it. But either way, you're coming to the crossroads. You'll have to make the decision. Damn. John Holmes, weekend focus for me. Balance. Everything in moderation this weekend. Let's see. Yeah, you may spend some time working. You could be feeling financially stable, but you're also not holding yourself back. Got money coming in. You could hear from somebody from your past dream, but you're also taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Somebody may make you an offer this weekend that and negativity moves into the past. Maybe opportunity for travel in the near future. It might not be this weekend, but it may be soon. Jay, love update. Well, you should be entering a relationship or a situation where you're feeling like you get out of it what you put into it and it's well functioning. Perseverance will pay off, and you have the Empress, which is love, money, abundance, fertility, and the Knight of Cups this year. Romance should be heating up. It could be with an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, but you also have Sag here. Oh, excuse me. You have options, though. You always come up with a lot of options. The thing is that you may be coming to a crossroads soon where you enter a relationship that's got long-term potential. It makes you feel like you got the world at your feet. Listen to your intuition. Things all of a sudden could turn the corner for you. Maybe it's going to be with that Earth sign, the Taurus. I don't know, tomorrow for Pisces. Power moment moves into the past, feeling a little bit more grounded and stable financially, and also feeling like life has returned to balance. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves this person well. The hard work that they put into work, school, business, whatever they do all day should be coming back to them. It also looks like they may also have opportunity to travel in the near future. They may be feeling undecided about something. They don't have to make any decisions tomorrow. It's okay to be undecided. Love for September. You have an Aries and a Pisces that come in very strong in September, and they may be looking for a new beginning when it comes to love. You also have growth, change, transformation that comes in around your love life as Scorpio enters. There's a new journey on the horizon in September, and you're headed over towards the 10 Cups being full. Don't be afraid to take rest, relaxation, and self-care. It's important, especially in September. You got options. You got a Libra coming in. You got a Capricorn coming in. You have options in September that you may all of a sudden go to, like, I don't even know who I want to date, or I don't even know, like, there's so much going on. And good. Enjoy it. Have a good time. Explore all your options. Simran, spirit messages. Queen of Water, tender-hearted, empathetic, patient, loving. Relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition. Care for yourself and others. Empress, Archangel Gabriel, lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. Life experience, Archangel Chamuel, a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change. It's time to spread your wings. Elizabeth, General. Disappointment moves into the past. Somebody may be making you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and you could have an old wound that starts to heal and finally moves into the past, and you won't have to deal with it again. Someone makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Disappointment moves into the past. A new side gig or a new business opportunity. It may be something that you're doing that's all your own that brings in extra money, and you could have pretty good partnerships around business coming in. The opportunity to travel may also be coming in. Success comes in around communication with a Virgo. I don't know what that's about, but that's happening. You got an Aries that comes in that may be of significance. That maybe, this could be a new beginning around business. This may have something to do with business or a job. Divine timing makes you feel as if you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. And laying down the law, setting up boundaries serves you well. Don't be afraid to cut through any bullshit. If you think someone's lying to you, it's okay to call them out on it. Asho. Why did George cancel our plans tonight to see me? Something may have come up around work or business, but you know what? He's going to come in and make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. He may feel really bad about it and try to make it up to you. And then there could be growth, change, and transformation that comes in around your relationship with him. I think something came up around business or work or something like that. Beautiful one, General. You've got, I'm no longer holding myself back. I'm listening to my intuition. I'm persevering. A new journey comes in on the horizon, and I'm prepared for it. Capricorn comes in. It also looks like an old wound or an old betrayal is healing and moving into the past. Looks like you're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. The hard work that you put into school, work, business, whatever you do all day will pay off. It'll come back to you. Beautiful one, what's going on with Dawn? Well, this person seems to be very disconnected from their intuition. They may not be listening to themselves. The Lovers is in reverse. They could be going through a breakup. Um, and they look like they're persevering. So they may be going through a rough time, but they're getting through it. They're having patience for themselves. They may be like giving themselves some, like, you know, they may be going through a rough time, but they're like, okay, this is okay. This is where I am now, but I'm going to get through it. And with that, they do have the world at their feet. They may be starting a new job or a new business opportunity, or possibly going back to school. That may serve them well. The hard work they put into school or business will come back to them. They seem to be pretty busy these days. Yeah. They may be very busy with work, feeling like they're getting better compensated, better respected, and they may be throwing themselves into that right now. Julie, why does C feel it's bad timing? Because he's not 100% sure of what he wants. Like, he feels like he's at a crossroads, but he's slow and steady because he's not making any decisions because he's not sure what to do. He feels like the timing isn't right, or he's just not feeling like it's the right time for things to move forward. So he's not doing anything. He's just not ready. He's not feeling confident that he's not going to be the one that gets screwed. Adriana, what's going to be happening as a surprise in love? Well, there could be like a travel or a getaway around love. Like you may be going away or taking a small trip somewhere. That may be a surprise. And it seems pleasant. Rimmel, are the Aries and the Pisces someone I know? They could be people that are in your world right now somewhere, yeah. But they may not be people that you would ever think of. Ash Ho, why is my sister not getting her papers? And I'm not sure what you mean. Why is my sister not getting her papers and PR? I'm not sure what we're talking about. Can you just explain it a little bit more? Oh, as a permanent resident? Okay, all right, let's see. So this is like an immigration thing? All right, let's see. I think it's just delayed. I think she'll get it. It looks like she's making it to the top of the mountain. She's got the world at her feet. It looks like things are moving forward towards cause for celebration. And passion is coming in. I'm going to say things just may be very delayed. I think she's going to get them. Julie, when will you start to come forward? Could be sometime in September. Adriana, general career. Okay, you are prepared for things to move forward. You're stepping into your strength and you're walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You may get a new opportunity. Listen to your intuition. You're being guided by the divine. New opportunity comes in, brings you to the top of the mountain. And things all of a sudden, career-wise, could move forward pretty quickly. Summer, what's next between me and JTP Sagittarius? Mm. You may be feeling like things are a little bit out of balance, or you may feel like not much is happening. I think communication comes in, but you could be feeling a little bit like you're waiting for your ship to come in around this situation. Jay, currently between me and Brianna. Anxiety moves into the past, communication picks up, and things should start to strengthen and move forward. Vicky, Jay's intentions towards me for my birthday next week. Oh, happy birthday. He asked me out for dinner, but he's not made arrangements. Okay. I think he will. He seems to move forward, steps into his strength, and he may give you the choice of what you want to do or where you want to go. Linda, am I going to lose my home because of the father of my children? But how could you lose your home because of him? Like, how could he make you lose your home? Like, if like nobody else can take your home away unless you're not paying the bills, but then that wouldn't be him. You know what I mean? Like the bank could take it, or you could get evicted if you're not paying your rent. But how could somebody else make you lose your home? I don't. That could happen. He can't make you lose your home. No, I don't know the whole story or what's going on, but he can't take your home away from you unless he owns the home and he wants you to move out. But I don't see how you can lose your home because of somebody else. Jay, why did the tourists choose to skip out on free food tonight? Okay, there may be a secret that gets revealed. So there's a couple of things that come up. Um, she could be shy and she could feel awkward, but there also may be like an eating thing. Not that she has an eating disorder or anything like that. She just may feel uncomfortable eating in front of people. Like, I know it might sound nuts, but I know plenty of people that were like that. Like, just didn't feel comfortable. I don't know if they were going to feel like they were being judged. I would say that it was less about the money or it being free and more about feeling self conscious. Or like people would be looking at her, or doesn't, she just feels awkward and wanted to avoid the situation. There's anxiety around. And she listened to her intuition, so she just passed. But the moon is in reverse, which means the secret gets revealed. So, like, at some point, she would say that, like, I don't like eating in front of other people, or I don't feel comfortable, or I feel socially awkward. And it'll all make sense. Like, because I've been on every diet known to man. The company that I worked for in the summertime, if it was nice out on Fridays, two of the guys used to barbecue. And I don't really, I mean, it's not much for me to eat there anyway because I don't eat, meats. But so one time I was still in the office and I was just doing my work, and one of the VPs came in. It was like, "You're not going to go out and eat." And at that moment, I happened to be on another one of these freaking diets, and I was comfortable, and I was like, I'm on another diet, Frank. And he was like, oh, all right, and he just went out. Like, you work with these people for so long, you don't care anymore. But sometimes people feel about shit like that. Or it becomes, because sometimes people have eating things, like there was one girl who she would never eat anything bad. So like we had a thing where we used to get a cake for everybody for their birthday. So now what do? What do you do when somebody's birthday comes up and they have a weird thing with food, right? They don't eat cake. I mean, do you want to make a big deal about it and not get the cake? Or do you want to get the cake because that's what you do for everyone, and then she's not going to eat it? She's going to push it around on her plate and throw it out. Like, so yeah, like food can be a weird thing for a lot of people. Not usually for guys, although it does. I had a friend of mine who had, he was in that category. He wouldn't eat anything bad either. Red, will the kids be able to do online school in Texas? I think it's going to be an option. George, Virgo, and me for the next few days. Perseverance pays off. Listen to your intuition. Communication comes in. The hard work that you put into this relationship can come back to you in the next couple of days. Things may move forward. Julie, does C have any other around town? I don't see anyone else around him. No, not right now. You all right there, Dylan? And Ukriti, actions, next actions for HS towards me. Well, he's slow and steady wins the race here. I wouldn't expect all that much. It doesn't look like anything changes quickly. The next thing that could happen would be communication, but it may take some time. Cinnamon, what's happening for me in the month of August? You may be feeling grounded and stable around finances. You also could have a new romance come in, and it could be a soulmate connection. Intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. You got an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You also have an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study, and you also may be taking some time for yourself. Rest, relaxation, and self-care. Esha, why did Crystal Lilio break up with Kate the Gemini? Felt a little disappointed in the relationship. May have felt like it was going nowhere. There was negativity around the situation, and they could have met someone else. There's an Aries here that could have made them an offer that would have been hard to turn down, and it could be something that came in out of the blue, and they may have decided to move on. I think that they felt like the relationship had run its course. Lose, what's coming towards me? Get some nice money things happening and opportunities around business or work or school, whatever you do all day. It looks like a new venture's on the horizon. Cause for celebration comes in. Feels like the world is at your feet. You make it to the top of the mountain around a business partnership or a business situation. Money comes in and your intuition is heightened. Apurva, love reading for me and Yogesh. We get some good luck around the situation. A new beginning is on the horizon. Lay down the law, set up boundaries. No longer holding yourself back. The relationship seems to take on a little bit more of a balanced feel, and you should feel a little bit more like you get out of it what you put into it. Anonymous, me and Jaden the Sagittarius romantically. Well, communication's coming in, and there may be the opportunity to hang out or see each other in the near future. Looks like the relationship may be a little bit out of balance. I would pull your energy back just a little bit, and you should hear from them out of the blue. Things should start to move forward. Have vibration, me and A for the next 24 hours. You might not be getting much communication. Virgo, Hermit's in reverse. He may be feeling a little bit unprepared. You may be a little frustrated with him. Anthony, how does the Cancer think what I'm doing these days? Okay, how does Cancer think? Okay. I think the Cancer thinks that you've stepped into your strength, that you may be working very hard at business and school. Also thinks about you frequently, like thinks about you a lot. And they may wonder, like, if you're seeing anyone or if your life has moved on. Communication, when it comes in out of the clear blue. Like when you least expect it, she reaches out to you. Genesis, what are Wilmer's feelings towards me? Thinks that you're intelligent, creative, unique, attractive, successful, loyal, dependable, reliable, kind and caring, and intuitive. Destiny, why is Keegan ignoring me on Instagram? I need some clarity. Okay, let's see. And he needs space. So I don't know if he's just taking time off of Instagram or if he is like not responding to your Instagram messages, but he needs space. He needs time away from social media, and he needs time for himself. He's feeling a little bit overwhelmed, and he just needs a break. Yeah, it's like he feels like he's either being overwhelmed or bombarded, and he just needs to like take a break from things. I don't know where you are in the relationship, but he feels like he needs space. Dang, I'm a Gemini. What's coming in for my love life? Okay, you've got romance heating up quickly. Things change for the better quickly. And you've got an Aries coming in. You also have a Libra coming in out of the clear blue sky and the ability to manifest new opportunities. So you got stuff happening. You have stuff happening. Jay, I have mild anxiety and I still went and was treated good. Well, you know, that's the thing about anxiety, and it's also about social anxiety. Most of the times that when you go, if you go and you whatever the situation is, you usually do have a good time, and usually people aren't assholes, but it's what's going on in our heads that make things so much worse. It's the way we feel inside. It has nothing to do with anybody else. Most of the time everybody else is just as anxious. I mean, social anxiety is really common, but some people, they just can't, or they don't want to deal with it, and they feel like if they don't have to, if it's optional, I won't do it. Like there was a time where I wouldn't, like, years ago, I used to go to regular yoga. It wasn't heated, it was regular yoga, and I always went with a friend, always. And like if I didn't have a friend like my age, I would take like the kids from the AMP with me. Anybody want to go to yoga, right? We were just going to yoga, but I wouldn't go alone. When I started doing hot yoga, the first time I went with a friend of mine who I worked with at my day job. And I went with him 4 times. 4 times. And I really enjoyed it. And I mean, till this day, he still tells me he's going to go back. And it's been years. He hasn't gone back. But he intends to. So he says. But I really wanted to go. And it took, I mean, and I'm talking, I was a grown ass woman. It took me a really long time to be able to go alone. Why? You know what I said to myself? I'm like, nobody else is going with an escort to fucking yoga. Go. Like, what the hell? Like, what was wrong with me? But it, like, my heart was pounding. I was sweating. I was trying to figure out how long is it going to take me to get there, what time. I don't want to be there too early, but I don't want to be there late. Like, it was so much stress for me just to go there that I was like, is this even worth it? Like, it's defeating the purpose. But I faced the fear, and then I just started going, and I just continued to go. But the thing is that it can be very consuming. And I remember, like, it's like what do you want more, or what is the lesser of the two evils? And it's so stupid. It's like it's a yoga class. Like, what is the problem? Why can't you go alone? But I didn't want to go without him coming with me. Why? Because I have social anxiety and I don't want to talk to people, or I don't know what to say, or yeah, stupid. Stupid. But anyhow, so you know, it's think about. I can't think right now of things that I maybe didn't do at all because of the social anxiety. And now, you know, now I don't think twice about it. Stupid. Really stupid. But you know, when you're in that situation, it's very hard to see it from the other, you know, like other people do things, they don't even think about it. And meanwhile, I was like sweating thinking about it. So dumb. Lydia, tell me something about Mac the Cancer. Well, he's definitely interested, and definitely there's passion there. He may be, I think he's young. Is he young and immature? Kind of like a little bit goofy. But he's not going to hold himself back for very long. And he's going to give in soon to the desire because he can't. It's like, I think he's going to want more. Excuse me. It's like he thinks about it. He's looking for passion. He's looking for a new beginning. Sometimes he holds himself back, but he's not going to hold himself back for too much longer. Because he's like it's hard for him to say no. Like he may say no once, he may say no twice, but he's going to want to hang out or hook up or whatever. Definitely. And it may be soon. Maybe it could even be this weekend. But like he likes to think that he's like in control, and you know, oh, I can't, I'm tired. But there's more to come. There's more to come for sure. And I think that he may always kind of turn up every now and again around the area. Elizabeth, love please. Might need to have a little bit of patience and trust in divine timing. You do have a new beginning on the horizon. Listen to your intuition. Balance comes back to your love life. The Empress is here. Love, money, abundance, fertility. And you're no longer feeling so burdened or weighed down. Got a soulmate connection on the horizon. Maybe new energy that comes in. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Life starts to move forward. Disappointment moves into the past. It could be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also have an air sign here, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. A Pisces shows up as well. If you're looking for a committed relationship, you do have a committed soulmate relationship on the horizon that's passionate and successful. Genesis, what are Wilmer's feelings towards me? thinks that you're kind, caring, and nurturing, thinks that you're unique and creative, thinks that you're attractive, maybe a little bit mysterious, thinks that you're patient and kind, reliable, happy, easy to get along with, has a lot of respect for you. Also seems to think that you're independent, strong, and courageous. Elizabeth, do you see money soon? Yeah. First of all, you got new business opportunity here that may be like a side hustle or something that you're doing that's all your own. That brings in some decent money relatively soon, maybe within the next couple of weeks. But I think you also have other job opportunities coming in. Yeah, and you've got choices. Stepping into your strength makes things move forward around finances. You got some good luck coming in. Simran, I want the Aries and Sagittarius to stay away from me. When will they finally fuck off and leave me alone permanently? Stop responding to them. If you don't respond to them, they'll leave you alone. They're only going to continue if they're getting something from you. Like, there's nothing that to me that's stronger than silence. Yeah. If you don't hold yourself back, right? Just like cut them off. And then that's it. Like, don't answer their phone calls. Don't give in to it. Any communication is positive. If somebody is reaching out to you and you're responding, even if you're telling them to fuck off, it's still positive because you're still carrying on the conversation. Ignore them. They'll go away. You got to ignore them. Otherwise, they're not going to stop. People that are addicted to drama, they want drama. They want to keep stirring the pot. They don't want to leave it alone. But if they're not getting what they want, it's no fun for them anymore. They got to go find it somewhere else. Lydia. Oh, I did that one. Julie, is C still coming to the barbecue next weekend? I think so, yeah. Yeah. Gratitude. Will this wealth allow me to help more people? Yeah, you got success in your endeavors. Absolutely. RK, what's coming to me next week? What's coming to me next week? Intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. Somebody from your past returns, or you run into someone from the past. You got plenty of choices coming in. Got a fire sign around Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You're feeling prepared for things to move forward, just with life in general. Love cup here is full. If you don't have a partner or you're not in a relationship, water sign could come in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You also have a Taurus around. It looks like you're no longer waiting for your ship to come in. Life starts to move forward when a wish comes true next week. Case, is CF happy in the current relationship? Yes, I would say so. Well, yes, I would say KF is happy in the current relationship. I gotta plug this in. What's happening here? How come nothing is charging? Why isn't this one charging? What the heck is happening here? that's not charging. All right, that one will be okay. Sarah X, will Fee reach out? Will Fee reach out? Yes, Fee will reach out. Social Butterfly, the next 48 hours. Next 48 hours. Feels like you made it to the top of the mountain. You could breathe a sigh of relief. You have a little bit of good luck coming in. And you also have your intuition is heightened. Looks like life starts to move forward. Somebody from your past returns. Feeling well prepared and money comes in. Maggie, general for the next 2 weeks. General for the next 2 weeks. Things seem to change for the better for you quickly over the next 2 weeks. If our sign comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, you got a new beginning on the horizon, and somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, possibly around work or business. No longer feeling like you're holding yourself back. You could have a little bit of travel come in, and maybe a road trip or a couple of days away, but maybe a nice thing, whatever it is. Sanch for the rest of the day. You have the world at your feet. A Virgo is around, being guided by the divine. Anxiety moves into the past, and you're no longer feeling stuck. You're feeling like things are starting to move forward. It also looks like you're stepping into your strength, and there's growth, change, and transformation coming in around your life. Simran, I don't ever go out of my way to talk to Aries and Sagittarius. I don't respond quickly when they reach out. If I do, it's quick. But they're my aunt and my cousin, so because of that, they tried to. But I want to stop completely. Don't answer them at all. Doesn't matter who they are. If you don't want them in your life, it doesn't matter that they're family. I have plenty of family members I don't speak to. The thing is that like family, whether they're family or not, it doesn't make a difference. You don't need to keep somebody in your life that is causing drama. But if you respond to somebody, it's going to keep happening. If you stop responding, then they'll go away. They'll leave it alone. But even if you're quick, it doesn't make a difference. You're still in the game if you're responding. So you have to ignore them and not deal with them at all. So will they, if you don't respond to them, right? If they call you and you don't answer the phone, and they call again and you don't answer the phone, and you shut the phone off, and they text you and you don't respond, eventually they will stop. Yeah, they'll stop. Because what are they calling you for? Like, what do they want from you? They want drama. That's what they're doing. But if you respond to them, you're giving them what they want. The door is open. It's the same thing with somebody who's a narcissist. You have to cut them out of your life. If you don't cut them out of your life, if you think that by, well, I'm just going to say this to them. Nope. Because once you give them communication, they know that they've got you. And it doesn't matter if it's a little bit of communication. It doesn't matter if you're short with them. You're still responding to them, and they're looking for drama. If that's what you're telling me, that these people are doing nothing but cause chaos, stop responding to them. Ignore them. Totally. But if you're having a hard time ignoring them, that has something to do with you. Like, why is that a problem for you? It would be a problem for me. I have a problem with that myself. Why? I don't know. It's like a people pleaser kind of thing. Fuck them. You don't owe them anything. Um, Tay, is he getting married? Is he getting married? He'll get married one day, yeah, but I don't see marriage coming in for him anytime soon. I don't think he's ready for that, or I don't think he's looking for that right now. Um, Lolly, the weekend. Okay, you've got Sagittarius around that may be of significance. The love cup is full. Now, this could be two different situations, like Sagittarius is a friend and you've got a love connection with someone else, or this could be one and the same. I don't know where you are in your love life. It does look like communication comes in out of the blue. It should be a nice weekend. You have a lot of opportunities for social, right? But you also have time for like rest, relaxation, and self-care. Could be spending time with a water sign too this weekend. That might be a Scorpio. Growth, change, and transformation comes in and around your life, and you have the world at your feet. Stacy, how does M feel about me now? Thinks that you're adventurous, kind-hearted, well-focused, sincere, grounded, stable, and passionate. Delicate heart. Suddenly, out of the blue, he reached out to me. Do you think he's going to reach out again? Yeah, I think he will. Mel, you could close them. Thank you. Where's the... what the heck happened here? Tay, what is coming during August? You may have some time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and some time for like introspection, taking time to yourself, figuring out what exactly it is that I want and what I need. It does look like you have a new journey on the horizon that leads to success, possibly around school with the Eight of Pentacles, or it could be a business or job opportunity. You also may be feeling a little bit more stable around money and finances. Five of Pentacles in reverse, you could be putting money aside for something or paying off a bill or a debt. Looks like your perseverance pays off, especially around finances. Could be taking time away, or you may be taking a road trip in the month of August. That could come up. Things may change for the better for you quickly. And it definitely looks like you got nice business stuff happening in the month of August. New opportunities. Simran, I ignore them completely, and even when Sagittarius tries to guilt shame me for not picking up her calls, she complains, but I don't even respond. When will they stop trying? Well, I don't think that there's going to be like a definitive date where they stop trying. They're family members. They may continue to try every now and again. Like, I can't tell you that, August 15th, they're never going to call you again. But but disconnecting from them as much as you can will help lessen it. Like, I can't give you a date. I just can't. Like, people, when they're not getting what they want, they tend to move on to other things. But right now, you're talking about them. You're in their energy. You got, the more you talk about them, the more you think about them, and the more we discuss it, the more energy you're feeding into the situation. So I would try to forget about them. I would try to not talk about them, not think about them, and don't let them affect you. They're very much affecting you right now, whether you believe it or not. You keep talking about them and you can't let it go. So that they're winning. Like, they win this way because they're affecting you. Forget about them. There's no guilt shaming. Nobody can make you feel guilty unless you allow them. You don't like them. You don't want them in your life. So you just forget about them. Like, that's it. I can't tell you that, come September 1st, you're never going to hear from them again. But when they don't get what they want from you, they'll stop. Or you can put them in their place. You can say, listen, I'm not fucking dealing with you. I don't want to deal with this nonsense. That's it. It's done. But you're very much in their energy right now because you can't let it go. And I can't give you a date where all of a sudden they magically go away, because that's just not how it works. Like, people tend to taper off when they're not getting what they want. But they are very much right now getting what they want, because you're in their energy and you're focused on them. So right now they're winning. Their drama and their chaos is winning. So my suggestion is to either tell them to go fuck themselves. Don't call me again. I don't want to speak to you, or ignore them. But I can't tell you that there's an end date. Like, there's not. They'll go away when they're not getting what they want anymore. But right now they're getting exactly what they want, for you to be upset. Um, I love you. How did my mom feel about the argument with my brothers? How did my mom feel about the argument with my brothers? Not good. Not good. She feels like she's got a long road ahead of her. She may feel like the whole world is against her, or that she's feeling very stuck. She may feel like she's waiting for her ship to come in and she's pissed. She's definitely angry. Um, yeah, I don't think she's happy at all. I don't know if she feels like somebody took advantage of her, or somebody lied about something. I don't know. But she's not happy with them right now. It'll blow over eventually. It's not going to last forever. Um, um, who else haven't I gotten to here? SS, how does this X retish the Capricorn's true intentions towards me? Well, he's got a little bit of sharp energy around him with the Queen of Swords, and he's feeling either weak about the situation or weak about the connection, and he's not really prepared for much. Here he is. He shows up right here. He's slow and steady at best. If he is an ex, I don't think that his intentions are to go back to the relationship. It looks like he's moving forward. He's got sluggish energy. Yeah. I don't know how you feel about him, or when the last time was you've spoken to him, but I don't see all that much reconnection here. So I would say he's not intending to go backwards. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for? Mel, how does the Aquarius think I feel towards him? I think he thinks that you're angry with him, that you feel like he's either unprepared or he doesn't make the right choices, or he's like waiting around for his ship to come in, but he's not doing the work he should be doing. He also may feel like, yeah, I think he thinks that you're mad at him. You're mad at him, or you don't respect him, or you kind of think like, Three of Cups is in reverse. I don't know if he was involved with a third party. Maybe you think he's sneaky. I think that he thinks that you can kind of see right through his bullshit. Anyway. Sarah, what does Aquarius want from me? He called me tonight. Well, he's looking for the same thing. You know, it's like these guys that are in other relationships, they're not leaving the relationship. They're looking for either hooking up or hanging out or something on the side. But he makes promises that he's not going to fulfill. But, yeah. I mean, like these situations can keep going on and on. They're all the same. They're all the same. It's like he makes promises and he just doesn't fulfill them. And I don't see a new beginning here. It looks like you guys are kind of stagnant. It's up to you what you decide to do, but I wouldn't really believe anything he says. Because it's like, you know, it's the same old song and dance with him. Oh, he's a weakling. Yeah. But like after all of this time, it's like nobody believes you. And not only that, even if he did, even if he got divorced tomorrow, would you want to be with him? Because I wouldn't want to be with that guy. Not after all this. I mean, how long does it take? Him and his papers, and he doesn't do anything. You know, like, I don't understand what the goal is here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't fulfill his promises, and he can say it 10 times, 100 times. He can show up every day for the next 10 years, but it doesn't actually ever happen. But yet he keeps saying that because he thinks that he's going to get out of you what he wants. That's what he thinks. He's going to say what he wants to get what he wants, and he's not going to fulfill his end of the bargain. Yeah, but it's not right. But if you want to get divorced, you get divorced, right? It's like your marriage should not be dependent on whether or not he's going to be with somebody else. You know what I mean? It's like they're two different situations. If you're not happy with your marriage, you get divorced. It's not, well, I'll get divorced if I have somebody else to be with. Otherwise, I'm going to stay here. You know, like that, because it's not fair. It's not fair to anyone. It's not fair to his wife. It's not fair to the man that could be with his wife if they fucking got divorced already. You know what I mean? Like, it's holding up everything. For what reason? What purpose does it serve? It's like there is somebody better out there for everybody involved in this situation, and the butterfly effect means that this affects more than just him and you. So if you want to get divorced, it shouldn't be whether or not I'm going to be with somebody else. It should be because the marriage is over and this sucks. So, like, you know what I mean? And he's not making those decisions. So I would, I mean, see what he has to say. But, I mean, I don't believe him at this point. And I think that, he's kind of a waste of time. Anyhow, all right, that's it for me right now. I will see you guys sometime tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow is a better day than today was, because today really sucked. Today really sucked. Hopefully tomorrow is better. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all very much. Have a nice night. Bye-bye.